Darren, kind of an awkward matchup, right? Just the body type, the frame. I mean, give us an idea what a unique challenge tonight's fight was for you.
He's height. I thought it would have been easier than I thought. He's low center of gravity, very hard to deal with. I couldn't really get underhooks very well. I just had to frame in his face and throw. That's all I could do. When he had me against the cage, usually I'm used to getting underhook and spinning in, but it was just so low center of gravity. It's so hard to deal with.
The wrestling, I mean, was it as good as you thought it would be? Did you think you showed, that you were maybe better than people think you are?
Of course, I want to show people, like, people think I'm crazy going for a takedown. I want to show you that I can do it as well. I'm not just a walkover. I can wrestle. I might not show it. I mean, one thing I beat him with was experience. Definitely showed tonight, and heart.
Do you feel like sometimes you don't get the credit you deserve? I mean, there's some bigger names out of your part of the world. At least maybe fighting here in the States might help that a little bit. But do you feel like sometimes you're not getting the credit you deserve?
Definitely not getting the credit I deserve, and it might continue that way. But it is what it is. I'm the dentist, so I don't give a damn. I'll fight in hostile territory and prove to people that I'm one of the best in the world. So I love you Americans, but the booing's got to stop. Give me a break.
we actually agree with that.
Yeah, please.
We couldn't see, we had the volume off back here, so we couldn't see, but it looked like you were pretty fired up at the end of the fight, in the post-fight with Anik. What was the message there?
The message was like, don't, where I'm from, you can't call someone out and then get their mum involved. Like, I'm from East London, them things don't happen, so you will get your head taken off, I'll cut him open. I said I was gonna do that. He said he's gonna trade with me first round, he didn't do that. So I was just fired up about it, like, don't say them things, you know what I mean? Don't call me out, get mums involved, miss weight, and think you can come and beat me. Just don't do it, don't run like that back in London. So that's what I was talking to Anik about.
What was your reaction to him missing weight?
I was recovering, so at the time it was a bit emotional. It was like, I'm dying on the floor, I'm sacrificing, making big sacrifices. I'm going through hell to make the weight to fight you. Come over to your country. They keep sending me over to America. I love the place, don't get me wrong, but keep sending me here. Yeah, the least you can do is make weight. How do you think it feels for me? You know what I'm saying? And it was emotional, but as I got more food in my system, I didn't care.
Let's get 20% of this money.
Oh, that as well. Should have been more.
Do you feel like he overlooked you in this fight with the weight cut miss and everything else, heading into the fight?
Do I feel
that he overlooked you in this fight?
He did overlook me, He said, in one interview, no, he said on Twitter, I think it was, that I'm gonna trade with you first round, to show me that he can strike, and then it would put me in deep waters. Who was in deep waters tonight? I'm not gonna lie to you, I was in a bit of deep waters tonight, but I've been there. You might have been in deep waters in training. Training and the life stage is two different things. You haven't been in deep waters. I'm hoping that he learnt from tonight, because I've been in deep waters and I've learned from it, and I hope that he does as well.
And kind of on that same note, were you surprised you weren't part of Media Day this week? You're a pretty good interview, and I was kind of surprised that you weren't, getting some shine there.
I didn't mind it. I want a break.
Got some extra rest, I guess.
Yeah, I got a rest, man. Every time I come out, it's like, Darren, Wednesday do this, Thursday do that. Like, I had a good week today. I had a good week this week, so I'm happy to have a break. Next time, I'll see how it goes. Interviews.
Yeah. Do you think he needs to stay at 185, like with his height? But obviously he's got a big thick frame and he's missing weight. Do you think it's 185 for him, or is he going to have to fight at 205?
You just got to stop being lazy. You got to make weight. You got to. I ain't gonna bore you guys and play a violin, but I go through sacrifice and I make the weight. I never missed weight before in my life. There's no point in going up. Like, I'm not the best yet, but you're gonna go up to light heavy. You're gonna get tread on. So I've been told that he looks like he's a welterweight, but if he looks like he's a welterweight, how's he not making middleweight? But again, like, I'm not gonna talk crap about him, because that's not who I am. I'm a humble guy. I've always have been. I'm just. Someone's O had to go, like, my O already went, so. Yeah.
I know you're a humble guy and you don't like to do this sort of stuff, but I'm going to try and poke something out at the end of it. Is there someone in particular you want to fight next?
Anyone. I just want to fight. I want to fight in London. Yeah. I want to fight. I want to show my people that I'm not the same down as I was. The heart is still there, but I've improved as a fighter. So I'd love to fight in London and fight whoever in London, do you know what I mean? So.
Sometimes they usually go back there around March time, would that work with you?
Yeah, I mean, adrenaline's going through my body right now. I want to sit here and say to you, yeah, November, this and that, yeah. But when the sores start kicking in, I don't know. I have to speak to my coaches first. Can't be December because I got going away with my missus' family for Christmas and she'll kill me. So it can't be December. So depending how quick I recover, November. If not, then yeah, next year.
We've talked about your evolution over the last couple of years. You've obviously, since the Lewis fight, you just continue to grow and grow, and your game continues to evolve. What would the fighter from tonight tell your former self, the guy who just got in the UFC? What message would you give to that guy, and maybe even to Deron Winn moving forward?
I don't know about Deron Winn, but the message to the guy you're talking about is keep going. Like, I came from a taekwondo background, and one word that I always use up to this day is perseverance. You know, never give up. There's many times I feel like giving up, and I can't. I've got my family around me, my coaches around me. You know, UFC supporting me as well. Like my management, everyone's supporting me. I can't give up. That's the message I'll say to the old Darren. You know, and that's why I'm here today. I'm not giving up. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm still learning. It's like my coaches say, like, they're not asking for a lot. Just improve a little bit, little baby steps. You know, and I feel like that's what I'm doing now, and I hope I'm showing the world that I'm doing now.
Darren, the fight was a split decision. What was going through your mind when they announced that one of the judges gave it to him? How worried were you when it was 1-1?
I was just like, not again. Please, not again. Nah, split decision. I've got work to do, I'm not gonna lie. Our names are very similar. So I'm putting my hands up, I'm like, yeah. And I heard Deron, so I thought, oh man. And then, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just thought about it now because my head's coming back to normal. I didn't hear Stewart. I just heard Deron, so I went Deron. I was like, okay, but I see my coaches going like that. So I was like, okay, yeah, I won, yeah. Honest truth, like I didn't really, my first name very similar, so I just thought, when they said one round to him and one round to me, and then Deron, I was like, oh mate. But then I see the coaches jumping up, so I was in shock. You might see on camera, they jumped before me. Yeah, so.
He got a lot of takedowns, got a lot of time on top. Didn't do much with it. That's why you got the decision. You landed the better shots. You said you weren't sure if you won. How worried you were that even though you landed the better shots, that just holding you down was gonna give them the victory?
You know what? Yeah, when I came into this game, I was told certain rules like on your back you're losing, against the cage you're losing. You got to get up. You got to get off the cage. And then as I involved in the fight, my jiu-jitsu coach told me, you know what? If it takes you down, you're good off your back. Relax there. Some people might watch that fight and think, oh yeah, they got Darren again, he's stalling. But I wasn't really stalling. I was listening to his breathing, It comes from my meditation. I heard him breathing heavy. And then you see me get off the cage and he was effed, he was finished. I've improved the fight and my coach said to me, if it goes to the floor, it's okay. That's the reason why Shabazzian beat me, because he took me down, I get up. He took me down, I get up. And my coach, Michael Rosser, said, just relax there. Do some jiu-jitsu, you're not gonna, you got 3 rounds to go. I threw up a triangle. I was just thinking, yes, Mike. Like my coach, like, I know you're gonna see this, yes, Mike. And I went for an armbar and he slipped out. If it was dry, I would have got that. But it was nice to play off the back, I'm not gonna lie. He threw some good ground and pound. But I've got a tough chin. East London, that's how we roll. I said it before and I say it again, I've got a tough chin. He threw some good ground and pound shots. But he couldn't take my ground and pound shot. I think I've got some elbows, I can't remember on the floor. But he couldn't take them, so.
After your last fight, I think you, me, and Oscar were kind of geeking out that you walked out to Skepta. We couldn't hear your song this time back here. What'd you walk out to?
Oh, a friend of mine called Bonkers. He's another UK artist, and I like this tune because it started off with Khabib. I don't know how they done it. Did you hear it in the arena?
No, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, they cut it on purpose. See, they don't like the English people. They're very, very clever, because at the beginning it's like same location, Moscow, And I put that tune on purpose because I know he's at AKA and he trained with Khabib. But they knew that, okay, they knew he's at AKA. Search it, Bonkers, Khabib style. It's there on YouTube. They can cut it up, but you can't hide from YouTube. It's there on YouTube. Yeah, Khabib style. And it's like send location. And I've done it on purpose because he's from AKA, do you know what I mean? And they cut it off because what?
So you found out they cut it off when you were walking out?
Yeah, kind of. I'm walking backwards now, and the woman's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, it's just gone straight into it. Like, they cut it off. Like, what's happening? So, yeah, very clever. Well done, guys. Well done. I'll find another tune, don't worry.
You landed some really heavy shots. Are you surprised you didn't put them out?
Yeah, very surprised. I mean, I heard he's got a tough head. Got a tough head. I didn't put him away. Haven't got a knockout for a long time. I mean, I've got to give him credit, man. I'm not going to sit here and trash talk him. He's tough. He is tough. Everyone, like my coach Paul said, everyone in the UFC is tough. But I'm a changed fighter, and I'm not trying to look for the knockout. You look for the knockout, you're not going to get it. Just have fun, pick your shots, and that's what I did. He thinks he's got a tough chin, but he didn't rock me, I rocked him. So I'm glad he's going to watch that and say, yeah, you know what, I was wrong, Darren can strike. I caught him with a clean right, and he started grappling. And like my coach, Shane says, it's a fact that every time I hit someone, they go back to what they know, and he started grappling. Yeah, great fight. I want to watch it back in a couple of days.
Congratulations.
Yeah.